Is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got game one of the National League Division Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the San Francisco Giants. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch, and today's starter, Logan Webb. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Boog, he brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
All right, ready to get underway. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And the pitch. That one fouled off. That clips a corner.
0-2.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Here's Riley Green. Webb, a former All-Star. He features a changeup, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 1 out, base is empty. Pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Bounce to third. Over to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent, the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Shohei Ohtani in the box now. No balls and a strike.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Ball 1 low.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
2-2.
And he deals. Started to go after it. Now we'll look down to third. No swing. Eric Summers go with the call. 2 down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Backs and misses. It's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. And we're back. And on the mound today, Bobby Miller.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And a pitch. Jung-Hoo Lee in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And the 1-0. And another ball.
2-0.
Left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Let's take a look at our lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
High fly ball out to center field. Outman on the move. Grabs it on the run. Out number 2. 2 outs. Base is empty. And here is Michael Conforto. In the air to left down the line. Hernandez drifts towards it. Reaches for it, but it's foul. 2 outs. Base is empty. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Righty to the plate. That one the other way. Base hit, and that extends the inning. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And a foul ball. Late on that fastball.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Giants come up empty in the back here in San Francisco. Second inning set to go. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. That clips the inside corner for a strike. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. The pitch. That's a little bit low.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy. We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
James Outman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Good eye in that spot. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
In there at the knees for a strike. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever. Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Will Smith stands in now and watches strike one. And there's a ball. Bounced up the middle. Estrada throws to first, and they get the out on Smith. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Dodgers go down. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now at the plate, Lamont Wade Jr. And here it comes. First pitch swinging.
It's 0-1.
That one is absolutely belted. He circles the bases. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Here's Elliot Ramos.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Started to swing, held up. 1 run across in the frame so far here in game 1 of the NLDS. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
It's a good take.
That one misses. 3-2 now. Out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
And the batter now, Blake Sable. Base knock right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Tyro Estrada to the plate. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Over to Kike. Relay to first, double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
And digging in for San Francisco, Marco Luciano. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. The run scores from third. It's 2-0.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So the lineup flips over. Stepping in, Jung-Hoo Lee. He's 0 for 1. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. 2 runs across in the inning here in game 1. Gets under it and pops it up. Lux gets under it. Drops into the glove. And that'll do it. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Giants 2 and the Dodgers 0. Back here at Oracle Park, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Webb back to work. And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That's outside. And 1-1.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 now. Fights it off. You'll see another. That one missed.
2-2.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Gavin Lux, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Inside, just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Hernandez on at first, nobody out. Up and in, 3-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage. Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Enrique Hernandez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Fouled off. He was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
comes up empty. That's strike two.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
That's the ball.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. And the right-hander deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And that's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over, nobody getting loose out in the pen, so a little consultation. Slow ground ball to the right side. Olga Luciano turns it, return throw to first, double play. And the run scores from third.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
And up next for Los Angeles, Riley Green. First time up, he grounded to third. Right side. On to first. They limit the damage here. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Matt Chapman. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Makes a nice running catch. And a quick out number 1. Michael Conforto will climb in. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Right side, hard hit. Lux throws to first in time. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Jorge Soler digs in now.
Jorge Soler
swings through that one for strike 1. Soler batting in the cleanup spot, and he's a former home run derby champ. Foul ball there. Kicks and fires. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That's a laser base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Wait, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And that one ripped into right. And it gets by him. Soler around second, headed for third. Coming home. Relay throw to third. The tag out. But 1 run does score in the play before the inning ends. But they push across 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the 4th now in game number 1. It's the Giants 3 and the Dodgers 1. Back here in San Francisco, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Shohei Ohtani. Strike 1.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
And down on strikes he goes. one away.
Interesting sequence right there for the three-pitch punch-out. Kept everything away, so it was all pretty much coming out of the same tunnel. But that was a great job of using the changeup to upset the timing and get him out front after coming at him with hard stuff with the first two pitches of the at-bat.
Here comes Max Muncy. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And there's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
That one's in there. 0-2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Sizes this one up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. So the Dodgers leave one, and they still trail it here 3-1. Game one of the division series. And digging in for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends it out of here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1.
Wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit, maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
Fall off foul. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses, and one down below the zone.
Well, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Nobody on, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And they'll do it again.
Look out. That ball is smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And up next for San Francisco, Thairo Estrada. In the air, right field. Green settles under it. He's got it, and there's two away. Two outs, base is empty. And up next for the Giants, Marco Luciano. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Digging in. And that one in the air center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have it.
Now this one gets through. Now a long throw home. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. 1 for 2. dives, but it kicks off his glove. 1 run is in. Play at the plate. Got it. What a play to end the inning. 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Giants 6 and the Dodgers 1. New inning getting started, and now Teoscar Hernandez. The line to kick the pitch. He was late there, strike 1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Next offering is in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Just outside. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Lux batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 0-2.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Just off the outside edge,
1-2.
and the count is 1-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Estrada sends it to first, and the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Hernandez in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. The shortstop takes the ball. The pitch. On the ground. Chapman. And the Dodgers are set down in order. So they make short work of them there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Gavin Stone.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
The pitch. Soler, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
All these Giants doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only 1 of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
And that's
2-2.
outside. The 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Chop to the left side. Muncy tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. He's already homered in this game. Hit in the air, center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Elliot Ramos now at the plate.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And that is that. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Webb back to work. Ball 1 there. Freeman, an all-star a season ago. 34-year-old vet, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2007.
Outside.
Next pitch misses outside. Ball 2.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next to hit, Riley Green. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Right through there for a strike. Freeman gets his lead at first, nobody out. Inside corner at the knees for a strike. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And the righty deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Man at first. Here's Muncy to hit. That clips the corner. Garrett Richards, a guy who was originally a first-round pick of the Angels out of the University of Oklahoma. Next pitch is outside.
No, he's really working him away at his bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
At the belt and fires. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The Giants leading by 5, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Off the mark there. Now 2-2. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One hit, one left. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Blake Sable. The right-hander back to work. Foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. A little out front there as he swings through it. Action in the pen down there. J.P. Fireisen looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Garcia also throwing. Next offering is outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And another ball. The pitch. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And here is Tyro Estrada.
Oh, this is a case of just slowing the game down. Sometimes you get so concerned with getting the job done, you forget that you still have to get a good pitch to do the job with.
That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Luciano now at the plate as he swings through strike one. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And it's caught for the out. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Two on, one out. And that one pulled foul. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And the 0-2. Lux. Over to second for one. And it's a double play to end the inning. Back here in San Francisco, leading off, James Outman. Here, the right-hander back to work. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And that's a little bit high. Righty delivers. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now batting.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. So they turn things over to the righty, Tristan Beck.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And that's in there for strike one. He swings and fouls one off. Here comes a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Bases empty, one away here in the late stages of game one. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Fastball for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Pitch is in there, and the count is 0-2. 2 outs. And takes low for ball one. Good eye right there.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Hernandez off of first with 2 away. And that one popped to short. And that'll do it. 1 left for LA. They trail it 6-1. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now here is Matt Chapman. And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. In the air out towards right center. Green going after it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. And digging in for San Francisco, Michael Conforto. That misses the zone. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1-1.
Swings through that.
1-2. Count.
1 down, base is empty. And that's outside. And the count is even, 2-2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now around second, going for third. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
Everything came together for him. They call those the alleys for a reason, man. They're long, and if you can't cut the ball off as an outfielder before it gets by you, that hitter's going to run for a while. That right there is a beautiful swing and nice hustle for the triple.
Soler stands in now, looks at that one inside. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add a pair. It's 8-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Still only one out here in the inning. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Couple sliders away, gets that hitter to really start looking and even leaning out over the plate. Very susceptible for the two-seamer here. Let's see what he throws.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Out to center on his way over. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Now batting, catcher
Blake Sable, the next to hit.
Sable.
Base hit, center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. On the mound now, J.P. Fireheiser.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now here is Tyro Estrada. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Freeman brings it in for the third out. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Back here at Oracle Park, now it's the shortstop, Kike Hernandez. First pitch misses. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And 1 gone.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. Well, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Now the 0-1. That one fouled off. On the ground, right side. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for L.A., Riley Green. And first offering is fouled off.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout to face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And there's a ball.
1-2.
The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it across to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing. And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Marco Luciano. And a pitch. Gets him to chase after that one. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Alex Vesia preparing to come on if needed. Hudson, the right-hander, also getting loose. The 0-2. Now this is in the air down the line. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one down. So up next, Jung-Hoo Lee. Hard hit. Knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1-0.
Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Giants up big in this one. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. To the right side. Dives and he can't hang on. Not in time. He's safe. And now the right fielder, Michael Conforto. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Chapman, the runner at first with two gone. And there's a foul ball. And that one hammered. Green going back and brings it in at the wall. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th, and Taylor Rogers taking over on the mound.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
That's inside.
That's in.
That one missed. And a pitch. Bounce to the right side. He steps on the bag, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. The other way, and he beats the shift. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. And there's a strike. Rogers, in his 9th season, he throws a slurve, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on.
That missed. That's the ball.
Up and in, and the count even 1-1. And that's in the dirt.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Wouldn't chase that time.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
There's a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the 9th. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Hayden Birdsong into the game.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Up and in, ball one.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended, which you have to be careful of.
In the air, center field. Lee under this one. Nabs it. Runner tags from third. The tag, safe. It's 8-2.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
Just missed.
Outside.
Outman, the lead runner at second. Smith on at first with 2 down. That misses. 3-1. And a foul ball. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game 1 to set the tone.
The final here for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 8 runs on 19 hits. No errors, they left 10 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors, they left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,915.
Mm-hmm.